ICMTDT 2026, the International Conference on Metabolism, Toxicology, Diagnostics and Therapeutics, was inaugurated today at the School of Science, Navrachana University in Vadodara, Gujarat, marking the beginning of a major global dialogue on modern healthcare challenges. The conference, scheduled from January 28 to 30, 2026, brings together 50 distinguished speakers, including 7 international experts and 43 eminent national researchers from premier institutions. The inaugural ceremony was graced by Professor Chin Kung Wang, Distinguished Professor at Chung Shan Medical University, Taiwan, and President of the International Society for Precision Health, who served as the chief guest and formally announced the launch of the Indian chapter of ISPH at Navrachana University. The inaugural session was also attended by Professor L.S. Shashidhara, Director of the National Centre for Biological Sciences, Bengaluru, as the guest of honor. The conference features 12 technical sessions covering cellular metabolism, environmental toxicology, microbiome research, reproductive biomedicine, precision health, phytotherapeutics, and artificial intelligence in healthcare. International keynote speakers include Professor Oliana Carnevali from Italy, Professor Hamid Abibi and Professor Matt Vijayan from Canada, Mr. Damien Cook from Australia, and Professor Shilpa Butch from the USA, along with leading national experts such as Professor T.P. Singh, Dr. T. Raja Manar, Professor Bala Subramanian Senthil Kumuran, Professor Harish Pad, Professor Colin Jamora, Professor Vinod Kumar, Professor Michael Aruldars, and Professor Ramesh Goyal. ICMTDT 2026 focuses on understanding diseases like diabetes, cancer, neurological disorders, infertility, and metabolic syndromes through the combined lenses of metabolism, toxicology, diagnostics, and therapeutics, while also promoting industry-academia collaboration with participation from Sun Pharma, CoSara Diagnostics, and the Society of Endocrinology and Reproduction, and encouraging young researchers through student presentations. Let us hear from the leadership of Navrachana University, the chief guest, and eminent speakers as they share their reflections on ICMTDT 2026.
It is indeed a matter of pride and honor, not only for Vadodara and Navrachana University, but for the entire state of Gujarat, that an international conference on modern medicine, which is precision medicine and precision health, has come to Navrachana University, organized by our School of Science. This conference brings 50 speakers, researchers, and scientists renowned for their work from different niche areas, which now constitute the new frontier called modern medicine, whereby using technology, AI, and others, there is more precise diagnostics and drug delivery, looking at the constitution of individuals and the effectiveness of drugs. I'm very happy that this kind of work is being shared by all these eminent researchers at Navrachana universities, which will benefit this field and the treatment and public health of our nation.
Hello, I'm Professor Pratyush Shankar. I'm the Provost of Navrachana University. Today is a very important day. We are having a major international conference here on metabolism, toxicology, diagnostics, and therapeutic. As you know, and you might be aware that Navrachana University has always promoted research that is meaningful, research that can help the society, and research that can help us frame policies that can be of use for the government so that we create a better future. So in that sense, this initiative by the School of Science to work on cutting edge aspects of medical health is really commendable. I welcome all the delegates, the international delegates that have come for this conference. What is remarkable about this conference is that we have representation from almost 7 countries. Leading experts have come here and they will share their work. We also have a very good national presence. Some of the most eminent institutes in the country on science, on health, on therapeutic diagnostics are present today in this conference, and we are really looking forward to very meaningful 2 days of dialogues, and hopefully something new will emerge that would be very useful on subject matters of public health and health at large. Thank you so much.
I'm Professor A.V. Ramachandran, mentor of School of Science. I was at MS University and retired as a Dean, Faculty of Science, way back in 2008. Now, we have been holding international conference almost every 2 years. in Navrachana starting from 2019. Now, this is an international conference on metabolism, toxicology, diagnostics, and therapeutics because they seem to be four different branches of life science, but they are all interlinked because metabolism, all diabetes, cancer, etc., are all metabolic disorders because metabolism is a series of chemical reactions which occur in the body, which leads to generation of energy and sustenance of life. So, environmental pollutants, etc., do affect these chemical reactions, and that can cause many diseases like cancer, diabetes, obesity, and so on and so forth. And then the question is when the disease manifests, and many a time before the treatment starts, the disease is advanced stage, so it becomes very difficult. So you need diagnostics. So if you have diagnostics where you detect the disease earlier, before the symptoms are manifested, it will be easy to control the disease as well as save many lives. But even beyond that, if you're not able to diagnose, the disease manifests, then you go to therapeutics. Treatment is there in the form of drugs or other types of mode, maybe radiation and so on and so forth. So even in therapeutics, we need to make lots of advances. As I said, one medicine or one dosage does not meet all the people because we've been having one drug for all. That's the case because now we find there are individual variations and genetic variations in individuals because of which the dosage and the drug use has to be different. That's where the precision health comes into picture, where we use lots of data on humans, genetic genomics, omics data, your metabolic data, you have environmental data, lifestyle, everything put together. That will decide what is the type of treatment that an individual needs, because that is what precision medicine is about. And that's why the United Nations have proposed an international society on precision health, which was started at Taiwan in 2025 October. Now, the founder president of the society is very much here with us, and we will be starting the India chapter of ISPH housed at Navrachana University and to be declared in this conference. So I feel this conference is very important because all those four pillars come together, which is very important. Thank you.
I'm Dr. Chinkun Wang from Taiwan Zhongshan Medical University. I'm the current Goodwill Ambassador of the United Nations and also the president of the International Society for Precision Health. Yeah, I think based on the human health, United Nations support individual health. So this is the purpose for the precision health. Yeah, the precision health, I think the meaning is to keep and also save the results and everyone, the real health issue we can treat. Yeah, so based on the equality, yeah, we would like to have the assistance and help of India. Yeah, so we establish the ISPH India. Yeah, I believe based on the Indian Asian wisdom and also the manpower of India, yeah, we can create and also make a lot of innovations in the future.
Hello, I'm Shilpa Butch, professor in the University of Nebraska in Omaha in the Department of Pharmacology and Experimental Neuroscience. And I'm an alumni of MS University. I graduated from microbiology department. And the focus of my research is in understanding the brain in the context of HIV infection and drugs of abuse, because people that are HIV infected actually take these drugs of abuse. So, in any case, mental health is becoming a huge problem. And we are focused on understanding what are the factors, how do the cells get activated, what comes out in the blood now that we can do diagnosis, how can we improve the health by gut, can you eat good diet? That again help because there is a gut brain axis, and this is something that we knew from Ayurveda. You are what you eat. So foods have a big thing in impact on our mental health, and currently everybody is facing some or the other trauma, mental health. So it's extremely important that we stop Alzheimer's or other mental health conditions by educating people, young generation. Fast foods are not good, alcohol is not good. So that's the crux of our research. Thank you.